He don't really look military at all or something.
He looks like that nerd in the back of the class. That's, yeah.
I actually can't blame you because, like, what you need goggles for? You going to war, like.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna get blood in your eyes. Like, deal with it.
I can see if they're using some good, but sadly I can't take them off. I just have to keep them on. You know, it's for like the suit. So
Man,
it's
I
like.
haven't played World War II in a minute, bro. Like, damn. I gotta put some stuff on my PPSH, bro. This is cool. Again, don't judge my level, okay? I haven't been playing this.
Nah, you good, you good.
Oh, just don't.
I'm just still putting this thumbnail into the stream. That's all.
Fuck me. Oh, literally.
Donald Trump, like, what the fuck?
He's just stupid. Like, no one in the right mind would be like him. Like, come on, man. Jesus.
Yeah, everything's a joke to him. I think what is he's one of those people who gets off. So like anything that causes him pleasure or something, he gets off to. Like it doesn't matter what it is to him. If it's something that he likes or something that's interesting to him, he gets off to it. So.
Oh fuck you! I have to buy COD points. Oh fuck this game.
Let me just.
I like Black Ops a little bit better.
What's going on, bro? You say you like Black Ops better?
Yeah, Black Ops 3. I just like the format of it better. I like the maps. I mean, I'm all about this kind of game, but I don't know. It's just too much like Battlefield, you know.
What type of mode do you want to like?
TDM,
you know,
core.
You want to do team deathmatch or?
I really don't care, to be honest. I mean, you can do like dominate. No, don't do domination, please. It sucks this year.
Okay. Well, I guess we could do. You want to do either team deathmatch or something, and then we can do others. Or I mostly play.
Yeah,
I mostly play team deathmatch.
Same. Last year I loved to play. Was it Hardpoint that I would always play?
Yeah, I know you do, bro. You said Hardpoint?
Yeah, last year. Remember?
Oh yeah, yeah. You did used to play Hardpoint. I mean, no matter to me.
I would usually play TDM though. I don't like Hardpoint this year. It kind of sucks.
Okay. Like Jono, you stupid Trump.
Donald, you stupid Trump.
Somehow he managed to say something stupid again. Like, you know how many angry black people you gonna make mad? Like,
I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't go down that road. I mean, for God's sake, you know, like, please, he even had somebody give a speech that literally said, "Fuck Donald Trump." Jesus
you know
Christ, it's a famous song now.
You know he like his daughter, huh?
Yeah.
Like what? like what? A dad is not supposed to interact with his daughter like that. What the fuck?
He loves his daughter.
Literally, he does. Like.
I know. He always says like, "Oh, you're so pretty."
Like,
I mean, you know, dad should be like, "Oh, you're pretty." You know, like you look pretty. You know, you look good, but you're not supposed to be like, "Yo."
Oh yeah, you're right there. Cause I didn't even see you with all these damn people.
These guys look like fucking tryhards. Dude, I haven't even played this map yet. Jesus Christ.
Trump is not no damn innocent guy. What the fuck? He said we came from shithole countries. He's not in it. I think this guy's my friend, he just being like, he's joking, you know, saying he's innocent.
Yeah.
No, my bad. I read the wrong incest. My bad.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
The PPSH or the Grace gun?
I go with the FG. I think it's FG42.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Move out and take position.
I was fucking pissed off like the other day with some dumbass Germans. Like I'm like, what the fuck? Cause of my accent, like I speak the way that I'm a black dude. Like, sorry if I don't speak the white man's English. Like, the fuck?
Yeah, like, you know, we'll be like, so you need to, like, yeah.
No, because she had asked me like, am I high or something? Like, what the fuck?
My hi.
And she's a lesbian. Not to mention she speaks very, very beginner English.
Beginner English?
Yeah. Not even enough to start a small conversation. That's how bad.
Oh Jesus! So she's like some like Chinese man that came here and, for a day and just learned how to speak English,
Yeah.
even though they couldn't say anything. Dude, you know how many good things they have in my school?
Reinforcements.
A lot, huh?
Yeah, it's a private school, so it's so fucking.
That's why I don't understand why all these foreigners come here. Like, don't come to this country if you don't speak the language. If you want to come learn a language, like, you got to. This.
You know what's annoying though? You speak Chinese or Korean or whatever in the hallways, like, I'm like, shut up! You're an American, dig it.
I mean, they can still speak to each other. It's good to embrace your language, long as they know English and it's not a big of a deal too much. I mean, I can't really get mad at them for doing it. I mean, they still. It's good to speak two languages, but you still have to embrace your native language too and where you come from. You know.
Yeah, but they're just retarded. It's just annoying. Cause we live in America, I hear it's got him.
Yeah. Thanks. Oh fucking. Man. How loud is your PS4?
What?
Let me fix it. Hold on. It might be mic might be too loud. Let me see. Like the fuck? Okay. That should be fine. It might have been a little too loud. Beep bop. If you want it, you can have it. The fuck? You like the fuck? Yeah, I mean, if you don't speak any language, it's gonna sound like mumbling to you, regardless of what language. So it's like.
I wonder what like we sound like to them.
Mumbling. That's how it be. Just sound like noise, basically, like a bunch of words scrambled together. It's unclear. It's like it's. The best way I could describe it is it'll sound like fucking death metal, basically.
Oh, fuck you camping bastard.
That's the best way I can describe it. English will sound like death metal, basically.
These dudes are fucked. Shit on my dick.
You can't, like what the fuck? Why would he say that? Like sorry if you don't like Africa, like.
Oh. Africa's a nice place.
Exactly. It's one of the most beautiful continents.
Oh, fuck me.
A black guy uses it. What does it matter, a German weapon or not? A weapon is a weapon, like. A weapon is used for killing no matter where it came from. Like, even if it's a foreign or not, it's still a weapon. It's a gun.
Fuck, I'm trapped. Dude, I haven't played Call of Duty in a minute, bro. Jesus.
These big Call of Booty.
The guns are so goddamn fast in this game. It's retarded, goddamn it. What up?
It's not racism, dude. It's just like, it's like I told you, Eminem, you got no difference between racism and just something. That's just stupidity. It's a gun. Anybody uses it, regardless if it's German or not.
No! Oh, shit.
You come from another culture, so you really don't understand how racism works in this country. But once you really understand what racism is, like, I fucking get it.
Aren't whites from Europe?
But using a German gun isn't fucking racist. Like, it's a gun, my dude. Regardless, it's a gun.
World War II is racist. I don't understand. It's racist to the Germans apparently because.
Now, if the Germans were hunting down a bunch of blacks, then you could say that it was a prejudice thing.
Suck my dick. You camping asshole. The guns are so goddamn fast in this game is bull. Because like, you know, you shoot them, like they'll start shooting you and you can't even move before they kill you. Like, Jesus.
Recon searching for targets.
Jesus shit. Fuck me.
Even if it is, Like most, I ain't gonna lie, most weapons that are used by Americans are always American weapons. They are never German weapons. They are always American.
What are German weapons? Like, what do they look like compared
Exactly.
to our shit? Are they different?
I'm pretty sure if you pick up a German weapon, it's no different than American weapons. Like, a gun is a gun, okay? Like, regardless
The
of
only
how it
difference
looks.
would probably be where it was originated from.
Yeah.
Only goddamn difference.
Yeah.
America has a really, really good military.
Yeah, so that's another thing is if it's an American gun, chances are it's going to be super powered, but if it's a German gun, not so much.
It might look almost the same, but it's not gonna
Yeah.
be the same force.
It's all about the manufacturers, but most guns are always that we have are always American. They're never from overseas.
Yeah. America has a really good economy and stuff like that. Not economy. We're in debt by like 20.
We're a
trillion
good
dollars.
country. The thing is, it's just too prejudiced. That's all.
Yeah, there's too much like there's a lot of like freaking retards in our country.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
There was a video, man, that said, I'm American, I'm ignorant, I'm proud.
Firing for full effect. Target zone locked. X-bomb mission underway.
Trying to fucking use a knife on me,
Mhm.
Prepare to attack.
I should play this game more. It's a lot more fun. Honestly, I would never play World War II ever again if you just me. But I can't go out of it. Oh, we got a camping horde, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Got a little heart scrubbing bitch, too. And it's only one. What are the odds? Let's get out of this lobby. These guys are full of bull.
Rory, what you want to play next?
Same. Probably.
Clumsy Rumsey. Does say clumsy,
What?
like Chef Ramsay, like Hell's Kitchen.
Oh. Okay. That fucking sucks. That fucking sucks. Do 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 do. That fucking sucks, and it hurts inside. This fucking sucks, little bit cat.
How's this? Alright, let's get out of here then. Where you want to go now?
Yeah, it's up to you.
Exactly, Julian. I guess we'll play something new. Something I hadn't played in a minute.
Surprise me.
Okay, we'll go with... Sure, why not? Let's do search and destroy.
Oh fuck. Oh, I was just about to say that. I'm like, nah. Oh Jesus, there's a lot
To
of
be
fucking
honest though,
bums.
like that's how I've always been. Like I've always been like with any multiplayer shooter, I'm always playing team deathmatch, and I don't play other game modes.
Hold on, why is there like some Muslim knight looking dude over here?
Mm-hmm.
Is there like a turban or what the?
I really don't know why this person is commenting. They don't do shit for my channel. It's a shame. Fakers.
Are you live?
Yeah, I am.
Oh. Oh shit.
It's just like, what the fuck? Like, you hadn't been supporting me all this time, but then all of a sudden you show up to the stream. Like, get out of here.
Oh, damn, you're trash talking somebody that's watching you? Well, what if
Yeah,
you didn't get to watch
somebody somebody.
Don't put him down.
Who's
He's
trying
not even
to-
able to watch.
Search and destroy.
No, he go because he supports swag all the time.
Is that you?
Nope. My name, I don't
Here,
go by
hear me?
swag.
Fuck you. There.
It's just a bunch of fakers. Just somebody trying to be
Crush the
friends,
enemy
that's
supply.
all.
Explosive.
Somebody just trying to be friends.
Do it the American way. Just cuss him out. Sniping in this game is so much better than Fortnite sniping. On
Intensive gamer, don't give me that, my dude, because you supported swag any way you can, and honestly, You ain't never do nothing for my channel, so don't tell me nothing. I really don't want to hear it.
Is it cool if I invite my friend to the party? He doesn't play.
Yeah, sure. You could put him in a record. Yeah, you can invite him. Go ahead.
Alright.
Explosive dropped.
Shit.
It's just like niggas. Like if somebody's not coming, why should they come now? You know? It's like
Yeah,
you
like,
ain't. It's
what
like
do
you
you
didn't come back then. Why you come now? Like I don't get it.
My mom has the same idea because like she was like, you know, oh fuck, I'm the only one alive.
Like you wasn't doing nothing for me now. Why you come now? I ain't gonna lie, I'm a very spiritual person. Like I can tell fakers. Oh, it's Shishomaru. What's going on, bruh?
Yo, sus. Sorry I didn't get back out last night. I was doing some research and stuff.
Dude, they say Dragon Ball Super is ending. Like what?
Regroup.
You tired?
Yeah, me either.
Search and destroy. Demolish their supply line.
Fine, World War II.
Toss a grenade.
Did you say you were gonna wreck it or something?
In the warehouse.
Shit, now I'm fucking dead. We need. Yep.
Faggot!
Call of Booty.
Kevin, bitch!
That's how it be, Shishomaru, when you go to the military, you be at Call of Booty.
Fuck you, faggot! Look, another Kevin ass! Bitches. Fucker. Laying on the ground, sitting in the corner. Fuck you, bitch. Even I could do that for God's sake. Jesus
Search
shit.
and destroy. Supply lines inside
Fuck
ships.
Oh.
Demolish their ordnance. Crush the enemy supply. Explosive on the move.
Fucking bullshit. Game is ass. The statistics of this game are fucking ass.
Oh shit, they got a, fuck.
I want to.
Damn it. Oh, you did, bro? Cool, huh? Look later there, mate. I'm gonna check it out, bro.
Fucking stupid bitch.
I don't know what you sent, but I'll check it out.
Asshole.
Alright, so it's alright, so the FG-42 is a German weapon, so what? Like, the fuck? A weapon's a weapon.
Explosive plank.
Look at this asshole! He's sitting right under there! What a douchebag, bruh. I'm dead. What? This dude has a glitch. Bruh.
Enemy has defused the explosive.
This fucking idiot's glitching out of the fucking map. Asshole.
Good work. Rest up for the next push.
Suck my dick. Jesus shit.
Search and destroy.
Fucking fag. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Demolish their supply line.
Bullshit.
Enemy counterintelligence aircraft observed. Enemy recon aircraft observed. The sky's clear.
What are you playing?
Fucking.
No, not whoever playing that video or whatever.
What the fuck is it?
Yeah, I'm live, so as long as you don't play music, then we good.
Oh, fuck me. Bullshit.
Explosive plank.
Fucking damn it. Oh, fuck me, dude. What's that fucking ass? What fucking bomb can't like that? You fucking ass. You suck. Oh my Jesus. Look at this
He
dick.
said, my friend said, he said German weapons are feared in World War II. Like, sure they are. If that was the case, they wouldn't have lost World War II. Like, what? Exactly. We destroyed Germany, like, and then he said they were.
World War III is gonna be like, too.
All back. Retreat!
Kill their ass.
Retreat!
Fuck North Korea. Fuck them.
Fuck that. North Korea got too much shit though, bro.
I don't give a fuck. That's why we have those.
Yeah, we are getting to the
American
point where we're getting
military
World
things
War
that fucking-
Three.
World War III, we're gonna win. Fuck yeah. I'm scared though, because they're supposed to nuke around New York City. Which is fucking.
That's right, Intensive Gamer. Keep trying to be friends.
Like they always like, they're trying to bomb New York. Like they're gonna send their nuke to New York because we have like all the like, you know, the economy shit, like the stock market and all that jazz. You know. But
He
it
said,
sucks,
"Why
'cause I don't want a
Americans
nuke
picked
to
up?"
land on me.
He said, "Why America? Like, what are you talking about? 99% of the time, American use only American weapons. Like, it's very little that you're gonna
Yeah, right.
use a German weapon. It's very
Get the hell
little."
out of here. I'm not playing Search and Destroy. Fuck this.
Like we got some more party power.
Exactly. Like, it's very little that's gonna happen.
Yo, can you leave? Shadow?
Who me or? Oh, okay. My fault.
Yeah, like, not literally.
You want to play Shishomaru?
I ain't got the game.
Oh, damn.
Is that how you say it? Sashama?
Yeah, Shishomaru.
Oh, well, whatever.
It's Japanese.
It is?
Yeah.
The fuck does it mean?
It's a person's name for one. I have to like look up the meaning though.
Yeah, he's Lord of War.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it some weird shit or is it?
Yeah, it's
Sashama.
called Inuyasha. It's pretty dope.
Sashama? Interesting.
Shishome, like you gotta put that shome, you know? Shishomaru.
I'm white, damn it.
Okay, so I'm black. Like, and like, fuck.
I can't pronounce anything unless it's actually cool. Like, she. Yeah, I see.
Well, I can understand that though. It's not an English word, so I can understand that. It takes practice. There you go.
Fuck.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Inuyasha's brother, basically, because Shishomaru is actually a demon. So
Oh, so you're a demon, huh?
yeah, they both well Inuyasha's half demon, but Shishomaru is full demon.
Huh. Do you know Japanese?
Little.
Do what?
Do you know Japanese? Just.
I'm not gonna remember language. That's kind of hard.
So, could you speak to me in Japanese? Like, do you know how to speak it pretty well?
What my friend do.
Huh.
Watashi wa sore ga. It's like that. Anata wa. It's like that.
The fuck?
Anata wa.
Yeah, like some words, like use like some words that are used, like the swords, you know, like katana, the mass Muslim.
What? Mass what?
Well, Japanese in general, Japanese is a very samurai language in general.
Crowds are using a sneak attack to break through the front line.
That's why so many
Hold them off
people want to
until
learn
demolition
Japanese. They're
teams
like,
destroy
I
the
want to
last
speak
two
like a
bridges,
samurai.
trap the German forces. Stop the
Yeah, because
Germans,
they're
destroy
lacking
tanks to the front
sound
line.
compared to English.
How do we stop tanks? What the fuck?
A is advancing. Stop it.
Oh, fuck. How do you stop
A is on
tanks?
the move. Enemy down.
What is this?
It is a little annoying when somebody's trying to talk to you
Eagle
like,
is moving
dude, we
forward.
don't
Kill the
talk, we have
soldiers
never
around it.
said nothing to each other in like a long time, so why talk now?
Like, my
It's
mom,
like, you know what I'm
it's
saying? It's like they
advancing
try
slow.
to be friends, you know, like what the fuck?
People do that to my mom a lot. Like, they used to bully her in, like, high school and
A
shit.
is blocked by
Now
our
they want to be, like,
head.
her friend on Facebook and shit. And she's
Right?
like,
How
why
you
not
gonna
make-
say you wanna be a friend with somebody
You
but
did
you
that,
barely
but now you want to be
talk?
friends with me? Like,
Our hedgehog
I know,
is
right? Like we
down.
barely talk.
the funny thing is, my mom said that most of her, like, people that used to make fun of her are really stupid now.
A's retreating. Keep firing.
Yeah, exactly.
Cause like she said that one of them was like the cheerleader, you know, that everyone liked or
Able
whatever.
has been stopped
And
by
now
our
she's just
hedgehog.
fat, ugly.
I don't know though, but the cheerleader was always perceived as like the slutty girl. You know what I mean? The girl that everybody
Yeah, but isn't that what
be
you
trying
like?
to get
Isn't
in
that
her
what you're supposed to go
pants.
for? My dad taught me you should go for those ones.
Stop the crowd from getting another tank.
Yeah,
over
the
the front
cheerleader's
line.
always the fucking slutty ones.
She is almost across the front line.
Like, I want to get in your pants. Like, yeah, you dumb bitch.
We weren't able to stop their advance, but this isn't over yet. Keep fighting. Keep the Germans from stealing our fuel for their tank.
And he's still watching my video. Such, like, weird.
Airdrop incoming.
Tell him to fuck off.
He's just gonna be ignored, that's all. It just be like he's not even here, that's all. I don't got time for fakers, like, no joke. Like, just be honest, stop making up excuses, like, just say that, hey, I've been supporting somebody else, I haven't came to your like, why come now, like?
If he was honest about it, would you let him in?
We got enemies on the road.
Mm-hmm.
I hate when one does
They're
that.
trying to take B.
I'm gonna steal your fuel. Yeah,
Protect our
Eminem.
fuel.
Need to equip a
When your
little.
moms have to turn off TVs all the time, like they'd be like, "Get off!" I'm like, "Just let me finish my game." And you're like, "Fuck you." I'm like, "Fuck you."
And then I was kicked for a fucking German server because one bitch assumed I'm talking about it. Like, I'm sorry if you don't speak English. Like, you don't know the language, learning. Like, shit.
Easy.
Yeah, they most Germans are shitty when it come to speaking English, but some are like really good.
You wanna talk?
See him by the fuel tank.
I mean,
Wanna
fuck,
talk
get
to Americans
Germanized
in
as
a
a
conversation?
German. He's been speaking English for like 11 years. And he's pretty good at it.
Pretty good at speaking English.
England. Sorry, I don't speak England.
Germans are trying to steal Baker. Look to the road.
No dip.
They speak the very, very formal version of English. Our language is more casual.
Keep our fuel safe.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Screw proper English, okay?
They're trying to take A.
Like his mom and dad are rich.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah, because Brits, that's supposed to be the real proper guys, the ones who fucking sit down and, like, let's have some tea. Like, let's talk about our day today.
The Krauts were able to steal enough fuel to keep their tanks moving. We have one more chance to stop them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sure you have them? They're
The
like,
Krauts from escorting their tank across long enough for us to destroy the
and then we
bridge
have us
and
are
halt
like,
their
the
advance.
we're gonna go
The
smoke
German
some
tank
weed.
is advancing. Stop it.
Yeah. And then when they come to America, they speaking like, they be like, whisper all the formal English. Which is not bad, it's just, it's too formal, too polite. Like, you
The
know,
tank is advancing.
yeah. And they be looking at you
German
like,
tank is advancing.
and then
Stop it.
you have to explain to them, like, it's not bad, it's just too formal. You know?
Enemy tank is on the move. Kill its escort.
It is, like, and a lot of journalists say, like, no, it's not fucking easy. I tell people this all the time, like, if you use one word or the wrong phrase incorrectly, you can screw the whole grammar up.
The German tank is advancing. Stop it. That's one bridge down. Hold the line long enough for us to destroy the last bridge. Enemy tank is on the move. Kill its escort.
You say
Exactly.
Jewish people? Yeah, my friend's Jewish.
And there's so many forms of English, especially black English. That's another form right there.
The German tank is advancing. Stop it. Shoot the
So it's like
escort
they
by the
only,
tank.
like, for foreigners who learn English, they only crack the surface. They didn't get the full
Enemy tank
language
is on the move.
experience.
Kill its escort.
Yeah, you know the full on did, saw, did.
At the embankment.
Mhm.
Their tank is
Exactly. That's
advancing.
just, they just crack
Keep
the
an eye on
mouth.
Shermans. The German tank is advancing. Stop
Yeah.
it. Destroy the
Yeah.
tank escort! Enemy tank is on the move! Kill its escort!
Damn.
Their tank is advancing!
Why? Why?
Guys.
Tank's retreating! Keep up the pressure!
Shit balls.
Yeah.
Enemy tank is pulling back! In 2 minutes, we'll have ready to destroy the bridge! We've lost! The Germans were able to advance using the bridge! Now the war's gonna drag on for months!
Exactly. I think it's an American thing to actually go out and hang out with your friends. Like, that's an American thing right there.
Doesn't everyone do that though? Doesn't sex and porn go together though?
True.
We're engaging in a surprise attack to break through the front line, deep into the enemy territory. But we must move quickly, or the enemy will destroy the last 2 bridges and trap our forces.
Oh yeah, did you find that what channel that is?
Escort our tanks and break through the front line towards the breach.
Yeah,
Yeah,
English has
those
evolved
ones,
so it's
know
evolved
what,
so differently. You can't really you can detect it from another language.
Yeah, what is it on? Exactly. Like, you know what
A
channel
is
exactly?
advancing, protect
You know
it!
the channel it's telling me about?
There! Near the class!
C is advancing, escort it!
My friend said, I mean, I was on the bus, man. They said the dude said, I don't know no language
on the
but
move.
English.
Defend it.
If you're not speaking English, I don't know what the fuck you saying. But he was being true because the sad reality of it is pretty much half the world is bilingual, and there's us who only speak one language. Like,
Yep,
C is
we're fine.
advancing, escort it!
no, it's just we don't want to learn that language. We're shitty at it compared to the rest of the world. Like, we don't want to.
C is falling
You know, we
back!
don't want to learn another language, sadly.
C is retreating! You must escort it!
Fuck, why am I reloading?
I mean, I can understand why it'd be hard. I mean, you're learning a whole language. Like, you gotta understand how big, how massive a language is. So if you learning the whole language, that's gonna leave you fucking over 10,000
B
vocabulary.
has almost crossed the front line!
Like, that's a lot of damn
All we have
words.
to do is
shit.
get one more tank across the line!
That's why usually it takes a person like a couple months or years, depending on how good they are.
A is on the move!
Yo, how can you check how many kills you have? Because I can't check how
A
many
is
kills.
blocked by a hedgehog!
Yeah, me. Oh, 3. It's on you. You gotta click your D-pad, your touchpad.
I did!
Enemy
Oh, I have,
hedgehog is stopping A!
Yeah, exactly. It's just it's
I
a
have
lot
more
of
than 5
hedgehog is
kills?
removed.
What the
exactly,
hell?
Shisham. It's a lot of processing and shit. Like, you gotta actually be patient with your brain and shit so you can comprehend it. Eh?
We've broken
Yeah.
through the front line! Keep
I mean, you gotta be
moving towards the
patient with
bridge.
yourself because they say like
Our
for
tank
your
is running
brain you
low on
have to
fuel.
let it come naturally. So you
Steal
gotta be
fuel
patient
from
because
the
you're not gonna
enemy
fucking
or our
understand
attack
until
will
your
stop.
brain is ready to understand. Then you can get the gist of what people are saying.
Enemy airdrop incoming!
You
I
know.
was learning Europe English.
I
An
talk
enemy
dirty
tank
to them as I'm
disabled one of
fucking
our
them.
tanks.
Like,
We have
I'll
only
be speaking
one
like
tank
full on
left.
dirty
We are
Japanese.
taking A! We
they're
destroyed their
pretty hot.
ambush, but our
Don't lie,
last
don't
tank
lie.
is
Japanese
almost out
women
of
are
fuel. Steal fuel from the enemy.
Asian women in general are hot, not just Japanese. Asian women in general. Like, fuck.
Enemy flamethrower in the field! We are stealing A!
Yeah, they fucking love foreigners.
Fight for the fuel!
I don't know why. In Japanese, it's called a gaijin, which is supposed to be like a person who, you know, all the girls want, like they want the typical
Successfully delivered.
foreigner, you know, or something like that. Yeah.
I've heard they get really dirty. That's all I've heard.
What you mean, this German English in Call of Duty? We not speaking German. What the hell? We're speaking English. Like, he said this
Take the
German
enemy
English. Like,
fuel.
we're not speaking If it was German and English, it'd be a combination of us speaking English and Deutsch. That's how it would be.
Deutsch? Oh, I forgot.
Deutsch is the actual name of German. Deutsch.
Deutsch. Douche. Stop being a Deutsch.
Which that's pretty close. That would be almost close to
Collateral,
Dork
boy.
or
Suck it. Suck it.
or fucking
Collateral on your head. Come on.
We are grabbing
Dutch.
A. Steal fuel from the enemy.
Collateral bomb. Suckers.
Oh, he's talking about the Germans who speak in Deutsch. Yeah.
I'm a fucking beast.
Like legit, they are actually speaking German.
We've
Like
received
legit.
A.
Oh, fuck me. Please don't.
He like, fuck me, man.
2 minutes until the enemy destroys
Fuck
them.
me, not fuck me.
We are taking A.
Same thing.
Yeah, like somebody talk to me, so like shut the fuck up and take this dick. Like
I have so many goddamn clothes. Fuck.
they be like, you gonna talk a whole hole in my head,
We are
like
taking B. Anton is ours.
there was another thing too, Shishomri, it said, why do anime characters look white? You ever noticed that?
Enemy airdrop incoming. Move
Yeah, like
fast
why do
and
they look
escort our tank
Caucasian
across
instead of like
before the
instead of
enemy
have,
can
like they got the
destroy
only thing that's
bridge.
Asian about them is
Tanks
the
advancing.
eyes.
Protect it.
I'm white as fuck.
I think, but they said that Asian people they just admire white people, so I think that's why they make their
Tanks
characters
moving
look white,
forward.
you know?
Asian people admire white people? What?
Yeah, like they idolize
Why?
them basically. I don't know, maybe they culture or something.
Tank is on the move.
And
What's so
here's
good
the
about being
thing,
white? I'm nothing. I'm nothing in this world. What's important about me?
I know, right?
White.
And the
Tanks
second, they also
advancing.
think that
Protect
being
it.
black is a curse too, or black skin is a problem. So might be a little
What?
prejudice too. Hmm?
The tank's moving forward.
You're a fucking person or something.
Tank is on the move. Stay near the tank and protect it. They've detonated
Damn,
one of the
he's got like
bridges.
5 on
There's only one bridge left now. We have to move quickly before the enemy destroys it. The tank's moving forward.
Yeah, yeah. White man always taking shit. Like
Tank is on the move.
there isn't a day that goes by that a white man don't sleep and think about conquering something next. Like
Nobody's escorting the tank. It's retreating. Escort the tank.
just
so
like
it
with
can get
America,
across the
man,
bridge.
people don't want to admit this, but fuck, when white people came to America, guess who they kicked out? The Indians.
fucking.
The Native Americans and shit who was
Tanks
here
advancing.
first.
Protect it.
They kicked them out here. They said this is our land now.
Yeah, fuck
The
you,
tank's
bastard.
moving forward. Escort the tank across the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it?
The band!
The tank is on the
Black
move.
hair? Bastard bitches.
Tank is retreating. It needs an escort.
Like fucking bastards.
The tank's advancing. Protect it.
And a lot of people, when they want to go to Japan, automatically thinking that Japan's gonna be like fucking
Nobody's escorting the tank. It's
hentai.
retreating.
Oh, fuck me.
It's not
tank's
like it's
moving
not like,
forward.
dude. In reality, their population is dying. They're really not fucking like in hentai, to be honest. Sadly,
Shit.
Tank is on the move.
that's just fiction. In reality, Japan, their population is dying, and a lot of them are committing suicide. That's just the reality.
Tanks advancing. Protect
You didn't even have a suicide force for
Move.
that.
The enemy will blow up the
Yeah,
bridge
they got the
soon.
suicide force. That's proof right there. Like,
That's some creepy shit, you. Like YouTubers have gone there and found dead bodies and shit.
Tanks moving forward.
yeah, fucking Logan Paul, like, you idiot. Then he fucking
Yeah.
made it harder for us because
won. The bridge is
YouTube
ours.
changed some fucking
Now our
rules.
forces
Like,
can advance
okay,
and
you gotta
destroy
get
the
like
enemy.
1,000 subscribers, and then you gotta get like 10,000 views just to get partnership or whatever. Like, they're not making it any easy for us smaller channels. Like, fuck.
Well, you would think you're gonna make money off like 200 subs. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
You have to get like
Logan,
tons of views.
Logan's a star though on this shit.
And they say he
fuck
got
Logan.
2 million subs after he did that. Like, really? You got an extra 2 million added? Like, really?
Yeah, that was fun. Let's do that again. I like fucking sniping.
He said he was like he apologized, but we don't know if he was really sincere.
No, because he was in that place in Japan.
Yeah, he found a dead body hanging there.
Yeah, that
dude,
area is
dude.
supposed to be restricted.
Did he
You're
show
not
the dead
supposed to
body?
go that way.
The entire thing?
Yeah, he blurted it out.
Just kill yourself.
True.
They say even if you don't want to commit suicide, they say most of the time if you enter, you're not gonna get out. Dude, I have
I
a
think
gut
if you
feeling
go
that
in there,
there's a
you
cannibal
just
living
get
there.
I mean, you're gonna really feel a lot of vibes going in there because it's a very dark place. Like a lot of people have hung themselves. So if you go in there, you're gonna feel a lot of sad vibes.
Dude, that's sad, dude. This one guy, and he went in there and he found a pair of kids' shoes.
That's why I say that's why I say the Japanese, they are the strongest in Asian because they literally kill themselves working so hard. That's how bad it is in Japan.
Yeah, don't they still have like child labor there?
I think
that-
so.
Yeah, that's not. It is Japan.
Our enemy
Or
is
is it
upon
China?
us. They will attack
Is
with
it China?
overwhelming force, but they must not prevail. You will hold this beach.
In China, you can only have 2.
I know you do, Eminem. Most people want Asian girls because Asian girls are fucking sexy. Like once you get their
Yeah, I know,
clothes
that's
off,
what I
shit. Like, ooh, that's
The
an
other
open
one I
minute.
told you that like stalks me or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She's Asian. She's Chinese.
Like, ooh, if you was older, pound that pussy.
No, I went mine.
Asian pussy. I think they very kinky too. Well, we all know that. They're very kinky.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm ready. Yeah,
Exactly.
amazing. No, I'm not to shoot these dudes.
You see that YouTuber Tiger in Japan? He's a black guy. His Asian is his wife is Asian. He got himself like a Asian daughter. Like you go black man.
Defend the bunker!
Making people proud.
You know he destroyed it. You know that dude. You know he had to been his size. He had to been picking something big. Like you know he got a good size. Man. Like, shit.
Damn.
Enemy air!
Yeah, because they say Asian men are known for having small dicks or something.
Yeah, it's true. I've heard that.
Push them back
I mean, hell, I
home!
don't know because I've never seen one. I don't want it.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to look at another
I don't want
man's
to see
junk
any.
like.
That way.
Yeah, you don't want to look at another man's junk. Like to tell like, see, you ain't used to having a BBC, huh? You ain't used to this big dick.
Yeah, I'd be famous there, you know.
That's why a lot of Caucasians date black men because they think that we all huge, basically like we fucking 12 inches or
They're
some shit.
taking
Yeah.
our bunker!
I mean, not all of you are, I'm assuming.
Yeah. For real. But a lot of times that's why it is white man is intimidated by black man. That's why. It's sad. That's why during when they was hanging them, they would always cut their dicks off and shit.
Hold the beachhead!
are you doing?
What do you mean, Eminem? Oh yeah, Eminem. He's a German, but he loves black culture.
Eminem?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, fuck me.
No, this
enemy is
is a different
capturing
Eminem.
our
He's literally a
bunker.
German, but he put his name to Eminem. but he likes black culture.
No dip.
I told him, man, like it's fine. Like as long as you don't steal our culture, we don't have a problem.
As long as you don't, you know, say nothing that you shouldn't be saying.
Yeah.
You know, some racist bastards, Jimmy.
Because white man known for stealing our culture, so yeah, you know.
Yeah, I know some people in PS4 that, you know, they'll just say it without any thought.
Like, dude, you're being extremely prejudiced right now, believe it or not. Like, they're like, what?
Like, I know you, like, some people will be like, oh, if I don't say the then it's not racist. And the thing is, like, you know, my friend or whatever. No.
Like, you're not black, like, what the hell? You're not one of us. You don't deal with what we black people deal with.
Just say, like, what's up, my cracker, or something like that, you know? Say cracker, because deep inside that's what you are, just like me.
And then the media make it seem like every time we turn around, we up to no good. We keep our hands in our pocket and we look suspicious. Like, really?
2 minutes until our reinforcements get here.
There's social experiments just based on, like...
The enemy is capturing our bunker.
Because I love Jesus, the good Lord wanted it that way. That's literally a song.
Oh, yeah?
The Allies are securing the bunker.
Yes, because I love Jesus. It's a good song. I'd play it if it wasn't nice.
Oh my goodness.
We must defend our communication.
10 inches of long black pipe in your throat. Like what? Fuck am I supposed to be doing? Yeah, I'm gonna die. Damn, I got fucking blown up.
Therefore, fuck me in the ass because I love Jesus. The good Lord would want it that way. Therefore, fuck me.
Flamethrower ready to deploy.
It's a good song.
Burn them up.
One of the parts is really weird. It's like, so it's like these two white girls or whatever. Like that's like the storyline. These two Christian girls. Apparently in the Bible it says you can't, you know, have sex or whatever unless you're married.
Yeah, they don't wanna keep themselves pure. They don't wanna fuck around.
They can never, you know.
Communications are going down.
They're talking about how they could do that. And then there's one part that's like, take your cock out, shove it in my ass, fuck you until you come. It's weird stuff, dude. Don't watch it.
True. Yeah, they don't want to fuck around. They want to stay pure. They don't believe in fornication.
Hell, I do.
You do. Do you know what fornication means?
If I have fun, I don't care. If I have fun, I don't give a damn.
So you're gonna perform infidelity is what you're telling me. Infidelity means to cheat on your spouse. That's what it means to cheat on your spouse.
Not if I'm married.
I mean, the sad thing about it though, it's a lot of reasons for a woman cheating. If you, it's either like you ain't fucking putting it down right, or you're not fucking her. That's just how it is. It's sad, but we're our nigga. We're sexual creatures. If you ain't pleasing your woman, she gonna fucking cheat on you. It's sad, but it's just how it is.
Hell, we'll do it too. People,
yeah, we do it too.
Fall back and defend
That's
the
true.
artillery guns. They must
hell, if I don't get what I want, I'll do it. Do that, or I'll figure something.
Airdrop incoming.
Rules? The fuck you mean rules?
Sure you will, for sure. Just get off of my channel and stream.
You just tell someone to get off your stream?
Yep, I sure did.
What you want?
It's the same person who's been here for the longest, my dude.
They planted a bomb on our ammo.
He trying to
pretend he had to say he had to go to work or something, trying to pretend to be friends. He's the type of person who you haven't seen. Yeah, who you haven't seen in I don't know how long, and then he fucking come back to the stream like, and then he be supporting somebody else before he supports you. Like, tired of all these fakers, man.
I mean, hell, like, my friends are YouTubers, but I mean, I do like other people, like, famous YouTubers better, but hell, I'll still go to live streams a lot.
I'm gonna
I won't be no douchebag or nothing.
I honestly don't care though, because this is how society is now. You gotta be a douchebag at times. You gotta be hard. That's the only way for you to make it. You can't be a
Did I
pussy.
just
You gotta
hit
be
Walker a
strong.
headshot?
Just like if you go to work, if you can't take people talking about you, you ain't gonna make it. You gotta be tough. That's how society is. You gotta be hard. Right, cause life is getting harder every day. You gotta be brutal.
Hey,
Like shit.
collateral! Second collateral. Second. Sorry, I didn't get you.
Because if you ain't fucking brutal, people gonna think that you just a pushover that they can say and do what they want without consequence, you know?
A lot of kids are like that. A lot of people walk on them.
So I have to let him know that, like, I'm on to you, like, you're not fooling me, like.
I'm not stupid.
I'm gonna tell you this, Nick. I stream every single day. So if I give you a accurate thing, I've streamed over 20 times. And over those 20 times, he's never once came to my stream. That tells you.
I bet his famous YouTubers aren't uploading. Is your friend there? You gotta come through.
But you know what's really fucked up? When Intensive Gamer knows that I'm live, he be right there supporting swag. Like he really doesn't, my dudes. He don't do shit for my channel, nor does he care. So why should I care? You know? You don't care about me, so why should I care?
Push them back. Defend the
How many
artillery
kills you
gun.
have?
13.
Oh shit. I have 33.
But that's just how I'm getting now. Just like that's my motto for everything. I'm alone in reality. It's like fuck people. Like they can only do so much for you, and there's only one man you can really count on, and that's Jesus Christ.
Ah, you religious? My son. You are?
I ain't religious, just a true statement. I mean, fuck, we're mere mortals. Only so much we can do.
Well, if you're not religious, you're not gonna believe in Jesus. You must.
You don't gotta be religious to believe in Jesus. Like,
Well, I
what?
don't know how to.
I mean, we know one thing's for sure, though. Yeah. It's retarded though, like when you really think about it, because it's like, I know one thing for sure. Jesus might not have shown himself to us, but we didn't magically come here, okay? Somebody has to have put us here. Like, we didn't just fucking, like, animals didn't just fucking appear, like, they had to come from somebody.
Or something.
Exactly.
Some people would be like, oh, well, the aliens, well, how the hell? Think about that logically. I had 34 kills and 22 defense.
Because think about it this way, though, even when we start making babies, like you couldn't really, like for example, there's a man and a woman, you can't make babies unless there's two people in the world. People are not magically just going to show up. There needs to be two people in order for them to, you know.
Yeah, I go to a Catholic religious school. I mean, Catholic private school, so I know all that shit.
Yeah.
I don't pay attention half the time, but you know.
Yeah, you can.
Statues? How does that work? Stone and stone, or what the?
Yeah, you can, Julian. That's what them restless fuckers who come to my channel, they fakers, man. That's the sad truth, Nick. They come whenever they feel like it. But but those bigger channels, they gonna go to them in a fucking second. Like, really?
Well, yeah, they're big. They have really good quality, nice, you know, face cams and all that shit.
But you can have good quality too, though. You can have good quality too, and they still don't show up.
Oh yeah, your friend would, yeah.
And you know what's really sad about it? They be going to these big people's streams, like, and 99% of the time they gonna ignore you. Like, really? You would go to somebody who's gonna possibly ignore you, then go to somebody who has a small audience and who would most likely say something because they can, because their audience is small.
Taking the bunker.
Just like Markiplier. If you go to Markiplier's stream, chances are he's never gonna read your comments. There's just too many people commenting at once.
True. Also, like Jacksepticeye. I love Jacksepticeye though. He's by far like I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Hello, ladies, it's Jacksepticeye. Oh, if I get confused with something. Yeah, it's like most big YouTubers, everybody knows. PewDiePie, he fucked up for YouTube once when he said the N-word, and now fucking Logan Paul.
Wait, they said the N-word?
Yeah, PewDiePie, he said the N-word once.
He's a bastard.
Exactly. They're trying to say that he's not really racist, but he's an idiot. I don't know if that's true or not. He just said it. PewDiePie.
How did he say it? Like, oh, blacks are...
Well, he was playing a game. He was angry, and he just said the racial slur.
Oh, okay. So he wasn't being like, oh, like.
But he wasn't using it towards somebody, but he just said it.
Push
Oh,
those
fuck me in the
bunkers!
ass, because I love Jesus.
But still, just the fact that he said it, you know, that was bad enough. Even if he didn't mean no harm.
Securing the bunker!
Right then. This is so stupid. I can't. Oh, they're moving. They're moving.
He like stupid. He like stupid.
Nope.
Like what the fuck? You the dude said his black friends have called him an idiot. Called PewDiePie.
Oh, I'd call him
Capture
an
the
idiot.
bunkers!
Come on, we're pushing, push.
That's why I say, like, I don't have a problem with white people, but at the same time, I know my place as a Negro man. I know that everybody, I'm not gonna be accepted everywhere. I know that. Because at the end of the day, if you black, you're gonna die black.
At least you're prepared for it. If you're not prepared for it, then when it hits you, you're gonna be like,
You gotta be, because this is a judge. That's what people think. Like, no, America hasn't gotten it. It's been as prejudiced as it's always been. It's always been a racist country. Like, no joke. It's been like that from day one. Even when the slaves, when they brought the slaves to America, people didn't fucking like them. Like, really? Like, there was a quote a dude said from Forrest Gump, Nick. He was like, yes, we're gonna die for a country who hates us. And he was just talking about as black people, you know?
We're taking the enemy bunker!
oh, push off, push me.
It is true, because they do hate us. Like, they don't do shit for black people. Like,
Securing the bunker!
and they probably get so excited. They probably get a whole orgasm at the thought of imprisoning black people. They probably get a whole orgasm from that shit.
Push the BK! Capture those
That's not funny,
bunkers!
Nick.
Securing the
No,
bunker!
that's just the way you said that. Like, come on, what does that do?
I know, but still.
Like, it's just the way you said it. It just sounded so weird.
Nice work! We need to destroy the enemy
The thought's not funny. It's just like the way you said it.
Let's
All right, nigga, I get it.
Enemy airdrop incoming!
Right, like you still gonna be judged. Like we black people have done a lot of shit for America. Right, like you're right. We support this country, and guess what? We still call the N-word. What?
That's America for you.
Exactly.
How'd that work out? How did that work out?
Exactly. That's why I said things haven't fucking changed. America's been as racist as it's always been, sadly. Because think about this, Nick. Like, all the black people who go to the military and fight, and guess what? They are still treated as unequal. Like, really?
Yeah, most of the time they are.
Like, I just fought. I could have died for this country, and you mean to tell me I'm still treated differently? What kind of retarded shit is this? That's the type of shit that make you want to fucking move back to Africa.
Were you even born? Were you born on your birthday? I'm I've only been to Canada. Because I live like an hour. I've,
Yeah, bro, racism at its finished. But you're right though, Shishama. It don't make no sense like how we black people have done so many great things for this country and we get nothing in return. Like what? No pat on the back, no medals, no shit like that. But the white man, he gets everything. Really?
Get to cover.
oh yeah.
That make you feel like fuck that. I ain't helping this country no more.
Fuck my dick.
And you know what? You know why, Nick? Because this is white America.
It's me.
Push for yourself.
Me
Destroy
America.
the comms equipment.
It's white people America, basically. Yeah.
Hell, I'm white, but I agree.
That's true.
I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's right. All I'm saying is it's true. You know?
And then you fucking go to all these different countries and they expect for you to fail. Like really? Because you
2
black.
minutes until enemy reinforcements arrive.
Oh shit.
Even Martin Luther King, he spoke for equal rights, and guess what? He died for it. Like that tells just how screwed up America is. Like he fought for something, he died for it.
There's even some racist joke about it. There's some like racist joke like, what would Martin Luther King Jr. be if he was white, alive?
Equipment down.
Whoever made that.
It's sad because it's like he fought for that stuff and he died for it. Like really? Yeah. Because that shit should never exist, and you're supposed to treat your fellow man as equal, not by his skin or personality. Like, you know, like what?
It's not like you can control whether you're black.
That's true.
Like it's not like for example, black people are good, white people are bad. Therefore, like you know, you're given that color based on how you are.
Right.
It doesn't make any sense.
Like for example, Martin Luther King, that we should have never had that shit because everybody's the same. Like. I get that we want to say what we came from as black people, but that's some shit that we should have never had. Like, why we need a whole day just to say that we've been through some shit? Like,
who cares?
fuck.
Dude, we get off from work and school, so I'm not complaining.
Like,
So
that'd be like if we gave you National White People Day. Like, what the fuck? Does that matter? You know?
well, I mean, you should be proud of that day because it does represent, you know, you as a person, you know, all that jazz.
Yeah, but it's just saying like where we came from as black. Well, you know the shit we've been through as black people, but at the same time, we shouldn't have never had that because everybody should have been treated equal from day one. You know?
Shit.
If Shishoma, if you're black, you understand exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, he is. You are right.
Failed to
Yeah,
destroy the enemy
Shishoma, he knows what I'm talking about.
I don't really, cause
Like I said, you have to be fully black to actually get it. I'm sorry to tell you, you gotta be black to understand.
the only thing black on my body ever are usually like my shoes or something. I'm white.
Yeah.
I look like Casper the Ghost, except I have so much tan.
Damn.
I'm an average white person. I'm not like the white, like Irish.
No, you're not pale white or Snow White.
Yeah,
Oh, that's friendly. That's yeah. That's
like
friendly.
Finland and Ireland. All that jazz. I'm better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And one woman was fucking being an idiot during the Black Lives Matter thing because she was mad at a couple of black people, so she was calling them the N-word. Like, really?
Did you see that one video with this guy who went to like the market and this mom with her kids started like calling him the N-word repeatedly and repeatedly, and he just sat in his car like, okay, and then she's like, "Want me to throw my drink at you?" And then she kept like saying it. And
Oh
saying
yeah,
it. Like, okay.
I seen that black guy. He said he just lucky his kids wasn't there because he probably would have went off because he don't want his children to feel like being black is an issue.
That happened to me once. Okay, so I was at this Six Flags place. I'm not gonna say what it is, obviously, because they don't want to, you know. Anyway, so I was there, and I was at the Six Flags, right? And I was in line to go on this ride, and this woman in front of us, she had her child, and he was part, what's it called? He was mixed but he was kind of from like India, America, Africa, like that, you know?
Oh, you talking about the Arabian kid?
Yeah, he looked like Caribbean, like he was darker, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He was Jamaican.
Yeah, he looked Jamaican, yeah. Kind of. Okay, so anyway, so she adopted him or whatever. I don't know, I just assumed that,
Our
but like,
mission
she
is to
even said
destroy
it.
a battery of
And
AA
there were
guns that's
these
shooting down our
girls,
bombers.
this mom
We
and
have
her
to
like
push
4
through enemy
kids, they're like
territory
17.
and take out those guns
And
before Kraut
yeah, they were those
reinforcements arrive.
douchebags, and they cut everyone in line. And the mom said, excuse me, my son's been waiting for the ride all day. Can you please, not cut everyone? It's not.
I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. A lot of times, the one, especially in that video you've seen, a lot of the times, it's usually because of black phobia. That's usually what it is. So they get scared and they fire back and they're like, what the fuck? We ain't doing y'all nothing. Like, what?
If I do something to you, do whatever you want. If I don't do nothing to you, don't leave me alone. But anyway, so the woman with her daughters, right? Yeah, so they got in an argument or whatever, and they're like, what, you want to fight? You want to fight? But she didn't want to, because she had her son next to her, so that wouldn't be a very good thing. And I was in line with my mom's best cousin, he's an adult or whatever, and we were like watching because we were right behind, and they're like, want me to punch him in the face right now? I'll break your nose. I'll punch him in the face right now. And they were saying that like right in front of like her son and everything.
There was a
she was like, please stop, or whatever. And then they called her son the N-word.
Crazy. You know what else I seen too, Nick? There was a video, man, just how bad race is. It was alright, it was like Malcolm X or whatever, and like his dad stood up to the white man, and guess what happened? He got fucking ran over by a train. Really?
Dad? Did he die?
Of course he died. Like, he got ran over by a train.
I didn't know if it ran over like his foot or like him.
Him in general.
Oh Jesus. Okay, then yeah.
You know how heavy a train is? Like how fast that shit going?
Capture the command post.
Like,
yeah, but I don't think that like just because he stood up for blacks doesn't mean he get run over by a train. It's not like he can control that.
That's how I'm just telling you. That's how bad race is. That's how they will handle it. They couldn't stand a Negro man telling us something. It's like, okay, he told me something. He gotta die now. Like, really?
Yeah, but you can't stop a train in the middle. You can't.
They had him stripped down, man. Like, no joke, stripped down on the tracks, ready to die.
He ran in front of a train or something. Like an idiot.
No, they had him pinned down. All he was doing was sitting there screaming as he seeing his life flash before his eyes that he's about to fucking die.
Yeah, I couldn't stand that, honestly. I cannot stand that. If that happened, I cannot stand it.
Ooh, just to think about that shit, like that. Oh man.
Dude, I'd be scared to death. Like, that's my worst fear of dying. Like, where I can't control it. Now, if it was like a murder, like somebody put a gun in my head and they shot me, that'd be a little bit different. But when I have to wait out my destiny, like, nah, I'm good, bro. Just shoot me in the head.
Yeah.
It's worse than, being tortured before you die, really.
Toss it, smoke! Toss it, grenade!
Yeah.
That's true. Capture the command post. The Kraut intel's gonna help win the war.
Don't you go to hell before you go to heaven?
You go to purgatory or whatever it's called. You gotta go to be judged first.
I heard. I thought.
Enemy airdrop incoming.
You fall. You go downstairs basically.
What is that though? Like it's like murder? So if you like stole or something, like everybody sins. So like.
No, what it does is they go. It's like you sit like a little table. They go over all your sins of your life, and based off of how severe it is, and if you've learned anything or not. If you fail, then yeah, you're going to hell. Oh.
When I lie, like, come on, if the teacher asks you, yo, did you swear in the hallway? And you say no. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna learn anything.
Depends on it depends like on what you did and like the sentence, like what you sinned and do you feel bad or not? It's all about those things affect right if you get in heaven or not.
I mean,
Nah,
I
if
don't
you
know
like,
what you're
if you fucking kill somebody and you're not
Oh,
fucking
Jesus, yeah,
remorseful, like you're not remorseful in a little bit, and yeah, chances are you're gonna go to hell then.
Well, I've never killed anyone, so I think I'm good. What
Because
if you like
Building the bridge.
yeah,
Build the bridge.
When I was younger, I used to be scared that I'd go to hell because I always said, but doesn't everybody? That's what I
well, yeah,
learned.
we're natural sinners. No sin is greater to God.
Bridge in progress.
Not
Yeah. It is because a baby doesn't know anything. It only knows how to cry, eat, and sleep. That's about it.
Bridge is being built.
Well, kids aren't innocent. Like, I'm a kid, but I'm not innocent.
Your soul gets corrupted. Yeah.
We built the bridge. Move up.
And it gets worse, so that's why they say avoid looking at women, because lust is also a sin, believe it or not.
What is?
Lust.
Oh, basically love.
Enemy airdrop
Temptation
incoming.
shit, yep.
Doesn't everybody have that? Come on, man.
Yeah, it's all about how you control it, though.
Yeah, but doesn't everyone
That ammo
like
supply
do
must be
that?
destroyed.
Like, think about it.
But it's still a sin, too, at the
So
end of
does
the
that mean
day.
everybody sins? Like
Yeah.
that, like that?
Yeah, technically.
Well, how's that a sin? I don't get it.
Because
can't
you're not looking at her, you just want to fuck, that's why.
So?
Enemy flamethrower observed. Don't
So-
push
Why
up.
did you like her? Do you think she's pretty?
Because technically, according to the Bible, we're not supposed to fuck anybody till we're married, so that's another sin right there. Technically.
Well, that's a
Eliminate that
stupid
ammo
sin.
supply now.
Like,
Yeah.
oh my god! No!
Fall on the ammo supply.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I never understood too. Because all these religions, they just different forms of the same, different rules and different sins
Keep the
and
crowds away
stuff.
from our bomb. The Crouch defused our bomb. Destroy
about
that
Christian?
ammo supply.
We got Jerry's in the ammo dump!
Yeah.
I did it.
Bomb
I'm gonna
planted
get
on the
it.
ammo supply.
Because I'm not
They-
waiting that long.
They want to keep you pure.
I don't care.
Keep the Crouch away from our
Hell, once I
bomb.
hit 14, I'm going all out.
Mm.
2 minutes until enemy reinforcements arrive.
The ammo dump!
Protect our bomb at all costs.
You can't? What's up, Christian? It's your Catholic, can you?
Because that shit is that shit's sinful.
Don't let
That's
them defuse our
why.
bomb.
Yeah,
The
no, I've
Germans
seen some
deactivated our
of
bomb.
I mean, it's a natural thing, but according to the Bible, watching things like pornography is a sin. According to the Bible.
I sinned when I was 7? Oh,
Yeah.
Bomb activated on the ammo supply. Destroy that ammo supply ASAP.
yeah, my friend.
Shoot, Nick, you probably sinned today and didn't realize something you did. You probably sinned and didn't realize it.
Today?
Yes,
I sinned last night.
you probably have too.
I swear to God I did.
Protect
That's
our
that.
bomb at all
Trust me, I did.
costs.
I have a little routine I do. So,
We're living,
Don't let them
yeah,
refuse
we're
our
living a
bomb.
world of sin. So naturally, it's gonna happen because of Adam and Eve, because of what they did when they ate that fruit. So they released sin into the
but why
world
should we
in
have to suffer
general.
for it when we didn't even do shit?
Because they released sin into the world. They fucked us all over. That's why
Well,
people
it's not
fucking
my fault
raping
that they're
and
idiots.
We did it. The Crouch
Yeah.
ammo supply is destroyed.
Well, that's
Protect our
not my
tanks so we can
fault.
get within range of the main battery. Then we'll destroy the Crowd 88s. Nobody's
But
here to
women are
escort us.
evil.
We're retreating.
Yeah, like the only difference is if sin didn't happen,
Enemy airdrop
everybody would be
incoming!
nice to each other all the time. There'd be no discrimination. There'll be
Well,
no
everyone loves
making
to get
babies, of
recognised.
course.
Everybody
Like
escort us.
everybody have
Fine
to
by me
ask
then.
Jesus to fucking make babies. There'll be no
Stay near
fucking
this tank and protect
erections.
Thank you, Adam and Eve.
You can look at a woman's tits all day and not get any arousal
flamethrower on the
towards
battlefield.
it. That's how I be with
Nothing?
no sins. Nothing at all.
That's it. We're advancing.
Nothing.
Yes, you can look at a woman all day long being naked. She could be the hottest woman in the world. You ain't gonna see nothing.
We're retreating.
You just
There's
gonna
no
look.
way
It's
to
gonna be like.
escort us.
It's gonna be like looking at a guy, basically. You just not gonna see
Well,
nothing.
that's boring.
Nobody's here to escort us.
Thank
We're
you,
retreating.
Eve. God
It
bless.
would have been boring,
this
but
tank so it can destroy
it would have
the
been
88s.
good because shit, we wouldn't have to suffer. Now we got. That's what say life holds nothing for us but pain and
Does that mean
death.
there'd be like no death?
No death, basically. Nobody dies.
So it's
We're
either
retreating.
bad
There's no one here to escort us.
I see him in the
no
warehouse.
death, my bad.
Because you wouldn't need to have sex because you wouldn't have those urges without sin.
Yeah, but come on, like, everyone wants some of that.
The only
Wait, you
reason
want
we
to
want it
live
is
on
because of
the
sin. That's
We're
it. That's the only reason we want it is
Escort us to
because
the
of
AA
sin.
guns.
Well, I want it.
We're falling back. No one's nearby to escort us.
Oh, another collateral. I got
Yeah,
more
that's true.
collateral today.
Because you might bring forth
We're
life.
advancing. Protect us.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
That's it. We're advancing. 2 minutes until enemy reinforcements arrive.
Exactly.
We're on the move.
Yeah, it's like yeah, you're right. You are taking a risk because nowadays a lot of women they're
We're
not
advancing.
clean or
Protect
they've been penetrated by some other guy. So it's like the chance that you catching something is much higher today.
That's it. We're advancing.
Well, how do you avoid it?
You can't. You gotta get luck. Yeah, you gotta wear a condom. Hopefully,
We're
yeah.
retreating.
Okay, I'll
There's
just,
no one here to escort us.
Alright, bet.
The best way to avoid it, Nick, is to fuck a girl who hasn't been penetrated. That's the best you can do.
Yeah,
Nobody's
but
here to
that's just
escort us.
gonna
We're
scream
retreating.
so loud the whole time. What is my turn?
We're falling back. No one's nearby to escort us.
I mean, obviously it's gonna hurt her the first time. She's a virgin. You're gonna go in there and bust her cherry. But, yeah.
We're retreating. There's
Well,
no
why
one
would
here
you
to
want to
escort
do
us.
it if it hurts? I don't understand. But it hurts. It feels good, but it hurts. That's
Well,
interesting.
to her,
We got Jerry's in the ammo dump.
It hurts me?
We're falling back. No one's nearby to escort us. Get in
So
here
they
and
feel like
escort
you
us.
would. If you want it. you know
We're
it
on the
hurts.
move.
Me?
yeah.
What if I hurt
advancing.
me more?
Protect us. 30 seconds left.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Yeah.
That's it. We're advancing.
You're not the girl. You're gonna feel tightness, but it's not gonna be painful for you. It's gonna be pleasurable for you, but it's gonna hurt for her.
Well, I don't really care.
At least
As long
for
as
a
she comes
few
back
seconds
to
until
10
the
seconds
pain goes
left.
away and she starts feeling that
Nobody's
pleasure. But
here
then
to
she's
escort
gonna
us.
become
We're
addicted to
retreating.
you.
Fine by me.
Cause like the
Hell.
Sherman said, it's gonna feel good. Eh?
I use my hand every day. Why not use a girl every day? You know?
Everyone to the
Like the
tank.
Sherman said, it's gonna feel good. She gonna want more of it. Yeah.
We're on the move. Stand near the tank.
So yeah, Nick, if the world didn't have sin, man, this would be a different place. It'd be a better. It actually would be a better place.
couldn't get it done.
You just wouldn't have like
Reinforcements arrived
those
to protect
negative
the AA
feelings
guns.
or anything. There would be no it'd be no battle between good and evil. Everybody get along all the time. You have enemies. Everybody get along.
Doesn't everyone like fighting though? Alright, come on. It's kind of fun to punch sometimes. You get pissed.
Yeah.
Actually, no, you wouldn't get angry though, if it was good, you know? So there'd be no reason to use your fist.
It'd be like, Nick, if I was from Africa right now, I was black and I seen you, right? And you like, like say, if there was no sin, you wouldn't really care at all. You just be like, "What's up, bruh?" But
Well, I don't
once
care
sin
now.
is applied, then the racist person gonna be like, "I don't like him because he's different and he black." Basically,
I mean, hell, I mean, personally, I don't care.
yeah, you
I mean, I know
don't.
some
Command
people.
post and the
So
classified
I'm just saying, you
intel
definitely wouldn't care, is what I'm saying. Like, you wouldn't care at all. Yeah. Exactly. then you're gonna think being black is a problem.
They're like, some of these kids, maybe around black people, and then they probably find that black is a whole different
Defend the command post, soldier.
What is
Shoot.
that? What is that?
profile now because he done saw black people.
Yeah.
Mad is scared of you. Mad is scared of you because you're a
Fuck.
threat.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because like Martin Luther King said, black, he said there's always something sinister about the color
Don't let them
black.
overrun the
That's what he
command post.
said.
I see him in the
So
Yeah,
we're
I do
doing,
know some people that would care that. Personally, again, I really don't. Black, white, Asian.
yeah.
Mexican, I don't care.
Yeah, like Martin Luther King said, there's always something sinister about the color black. Always, sadly.
Protect the command post.
Dog, yep.
Yep.
At least the white people are racist.
Yeah, exactly. And they want the media focus on what black people doing, but y'all are known for raping each other, but nobody
They're
says anything
taking the
about
command
that.
post.
We're also child molesters, which I hate.
Exactly. I've never seen any like they have them,
Join
but
us
it's
until our
not
reinforcements
many.
get here.
It's not a lot.
I hate child molesters, obviously, because, you know, I am a
The
child.
hell did he say?
See him in the courtyard. Fertig machen.
What's
I don't know
up,
what person
dude?
that
Don't
would
worry
like-
about this bot.
Perfekter Schuss.
Yeah, true.
Reinforcements will be
I
here
don't
soon.
understand what people would like about children.
Yeah, because a lot of times the white kid they be lusting after little girls and stuff. Like,
Even little kids. Either kids.
right,
Yep.
right. Yeah, because a child is like a child is like artificial intelligence. It keeps on, it learns
1 minute
whatever
left.
its behavior and shit. Right. That because people don't understand that racism is not it's a taught thing. It's a trained, a learned
They're
response.
assaulting the command post. Defend the command post.
What is child molesting?
It's a trained response. It's just something that's like your parents teach you, like, hey, you see a
Command
black
post is
person,
under
call him
attack.
the N-word. It's a learned thing.
The enemy captured our command post, but the battle
But like you
isn't
said,
over yet.
if you teach your child
Stop the
racism,
enemy
then
from
yeah, your
rebuilding
child's
the
gonna be
bridge we destroyed.
racist.
If they succeed,
But-
their tank will advance.
And so a lot of times you can't really blame them because they've been taught that bullshit. But the only thing you can blame them about is like you're a grown ass person and you're still listening to what your parents taught you, or you still think this is right. That's
Well,
what
that's
you
not
can get on
excuse.
them about.
Keep the enemy from building the bridge.
Cause that's true. Cause that's an yeah. Mhm. Mhm.
Ich hab ihn. Ah, verdammte Scheiße.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sofort!
Yeah,
Stop the
because
enemy
you
from
know,
building that bridge.
you respect adults and you do what they say.
Right.
They're building
It's
a bridge.
it's a learned thing. Like
The
you
enemy
said,
is building a
respect. The only
bridge.
reason you respect the trip, that's a learned response. That's something that they've been teaching you for a minute. That's a learned thing.
Don't let the enemy build their
But
bridge.
you see, people like kids who don't know that today. That's because their parents don't teach them right from wrong, and they don't know
the
no
bridge
better.
is being built.
Right.
The enemy bridge is half built.
Right. That's normal to them.
It just disgusts me.
Right. They don't.
2 minutes until our reinforcements get here.
Right.
Their parents try to do other stuff to make money. Wait.
Yeah, like for example, if they young, you can train like that's how bad it is. Then you can train them girls to be sluts, like no joke.
Mhm.
Cause they'll think it's
But
right.
there are a lot of like kid prostitutes.
That bridge must not be built.
I know
disgusting.
Eminem.
Like, what adult in the right mind would do that? Like, come on.
Keep an eye on the bridge!
They're building a bridge.
Yeah. True.
We got enemies.
Yeah, but you
One
ruined your
minute
life
left.
for God's sake. Like,
Our government really don't care about us. Sadly, they only care about our money. They don't care about us.
They must not build that bridge.
Danach beschäftigt sie.
That's how it is, Nick. The government only cares about you if you have money. Like I remember I seen this video, man. They had this, like McDonald's. They
30
kicked out
seconds
a
left.
homeless man who was paying for food. Like really?
what?
Yeah, he was paying for like a good amount of food. But that just goes to show you the government, they don't care about it. They just care about your money. That's it. If you got money, you mean something. You don't got money, you don't mean anything.
10
That's how the
seconds
government
left.
is.
We did it. We kept the enemy from building their bridge. Now our reinforcements are here.
The government, dude. What would you kick somebody out if they're paying? I mean, McDonald's is good food, bro. I'm really hungry now. I'm really hungry.
Exactly. They kicked him out. He knowing he was paying. He was paying legit for food and stuff like. Cause they say in McDonald's it's against the law to kick somebody out who pays for money.
This one dude caught a pedophile in McDonald's. He was like doing his
I
own
know
shift
him.
and I was like really busy. And some retard tried to take these two kids.
Like Nick, if our government actually cared about us, so many homeless people wouldn't be homeless right now if they actually gave a damn.
But I'm paying. That's what I'm paying, man. So fight.
Exactly. Like it's like saying as long as you got money, you got something. You don't have money, you don't have nothing. That's how the government sees it.
Sad.
It's money that rule. This is the world of money, my dudes. Like you don't have money, you don't have nothing. Sadly.
Yeah, but the government's based on stupid shit, though. The government is based on stupid lies.
Exactly.
The government is for the people, but it's not for the people. When you think about it, it's not for the people. It's the opposite.
True.
Like, we going to shit. We going to hell, but the government got us down. Bill Clinton was the only good president we had was Bill Clinton.
True.
Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton smoked weed and got drunk in the White House. He didn't care. Hell yeah. Man, Bill Clinton got a blowjob and everything.
Good for him. He's a good man.
Man. Hell yeah. Then he fucked.
Yeah, government shut down.
Cause like Bill Clinton, Bill Clinton went out and with the kids, they played saxophone.
Bill Clinton.
This is it,
Bill.
soldiers. The Allied invasion begins
Why the
with
fuck
us.
are you calling me Bill?
Mission is to secure the beach. Take out 255mm artillery guns, providing heavy cover fire to the beachhead. Get to cover, clear the shingle. I'll see you
Yeah.
on the beach.
He knows his priorities.
Back to this map again.
I know I hate it, right?
There's only like what? I think there's only 3
Clear the
maps.
shingle and capture the cliff bunker. Move! Move!
Fucking. Fucking bad. Oh fuck. No, this is bullshit. I'm about to leave the lobby. This is the, I can't even move.
So you want to leave the lobby?
Airdrop incoming.
So you want to leave the lobby, Nick?
Move!
No.
Alright, we just
Wait,
play.
I
We
got-
just fight this one out, and then we'll leave when it's over, and then go some.
Go fucking away. Who?
All these, you know, too. You know, porn makes white women perceive as sluts, huh?
I might have to look that up,
Securing the
but
bunker.
You know that, huh, Nick?
is it good? Let you know what you're doing.
Push the BK. Capture those bunkers.
She said she left her body. She knows where it is.
He's dead. He's dead.
What's up, Rainbow?
Take the bunker.
Got one.
What the hell just happened?
What happened over there, bro?
Peek your damn head, faggot.
Oh shit!
Shit.
Enemy is down.
Fuck, dude, I'm on the water. Goddamn.
Taking the enemy bunker.
Oh fuck! I didn't even see him. He just. I.
Tossing smoke.
God, you bitch. I only have 4 kills.
Tossing smoke.
I've been getting like 30 kills a game. That's my sniper.
Push those bunkers.
Which one?
Exactly.
He's for himself.
He already said he calling us. He said we from fucking shithole countries, like.
Taking the bunker.
Right, for real, he said we from fucking shithole countries, like the fuck.
Gotcha, bitch.
Capture the bunker.
Did you just figure that out?
He's a church
Securing the bunker.
dude.
Shadow, how many kills do you have?
I got I think 3 so far.
Oh, I have 8.
Hmm.
9.
He said you're fucking stupid.
We're taking the enemy
Yeah.
bunker.
And how this motherfucker he even in the office, like, really? And like you do say from here, it's cause he was fucking racist, that's all. Supporting have all these racist white people following him and stuff.
Hey, not all white though.
Yes,
The
not,
majority
I
are.
said some, but a lot of them are, sadly, Nick. They just don't want to admit it, yeah?
2 minutes until enemy reinforcements arrive.
I just a lot of them they just try to keep it hidden, Nick, but a lot of them are racist, but not all.
They not raised the right way. The kids parents, the kids the wrong way.
Yeah, they raised by white parents, so it's like they gonna teach them white
Taking the bunker.
culture, you know.
Yeah, I learned about racism, but I didn't learn about it like some, like, you know, like, they do say
Push
like,
the
you know, don't
BK.
be
Capture
racist.
those bunkers.
Honestly, the opposite what people do down here.
People are racist for you.
Stuff like this, you have to top of your life.
I was born where I live. I live in the suburbs. Boring stuff.
You running so? Oh yeah, cause you way up there. Huh?
I don't know.
Yeah, cause in the South, that's where racism is more
We're taking the
prevalent.
enemy
Like up
bunker!
north, you don't find that too much, but it's mostly because in the South, that's where a lot of black people are.
Take the bunkers!
Yeah, there's not many black people that go to the school. There's not many in my area. For some reason. I mean, even at the school, like the public schools, there are some.
Yeah.
There's just so many goddamn things.
10 seconds left!
Damn.
What?
We failed!
Oh yeah, I can understand that, like women are treated badly in some other countries.
In front of the kids.
Yeah, that's her job.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, that's like I said, it's probably acceptable in other countries.
Well, it's fucking stupid.
No, it's not actually.
Kind of fucking is.
Our enemy is upon us. They will attack with overwhelming force, but they must not prevail. You will hold this beach.
Yeah. Well, that's up to them. They don't have to. I mean, it's not like we force them to.
No, we're actually damn smart though, actually.
They're smarter than guys.
Defend the bunkers from the enemy invaders. This beachhead must not fall.
Jeez.
Oh, fuck me.
They make act dumb, but we're smart.
They may act them.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. Tell them they'll definitely get right on that stuff when you train out dog for real.
Defend the bunkers at all costs. Enemy airdrop incoming.
For real.
They are taking our bunker. Defend the bunker.
30 fucking years,
Enemy
huh?
flamethrower observed. Get to cover.
Why'd you kill our
The
company?
allies are securing the bunker. The enemy is capturing our bunker. The allies are securing the bunker.
I'm gonna have 2 goddamn kills. Okay.
Push them back. Hold your ground.
He's a clout. Hold on.
The enemy is capturing our bunker. The allies are securing the bunker.
He's like, fuck that.
Hold the beachhead.
I ain't have nothing to say.
The world, you gotta pick who you hang around with.
What you mean,
They are taking our
like who your
bunker.
friends are and stuff?
The best friend.
Our bunker has fallen. Protect the final
You
bunker.
said to go for the fat kid?
Protect the bunkers.
That kid be your best friend.
Yeah.
because they will listen to you. They won't say anything bad about you. They always will be there for you when you talk.
True.
I have heavy friends.
I'm telling you, bad person will always listen to you.
True.
That sounds kind of harsh.
Defend the bunkers at all costs!
Yeah, I know. I have a friend who's heavyweight. Yeah, he is.
Heavyweight, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, he's bad. He's
Facts.
2 minutes until our reinforcements get here.
Neither.
I have Bro, you think you have a lot of write-up? Oh my god.
He got expelled.
Defend the bunkers!
Oh, I don't get written up for that. I get written up for sure, I know that. I just swear a lot at school. What is this? Yo, you know what the S-mine does, Shadow?
Hmm?
The
1
S-mine,
minute left.
the thing that you drop that like has like that health or whatever.
What drop? I mean,
Oh damn.
Push them back. Hold your ground.
I do like
Capturing
that.
our bunker. 30 seconds left. They are taking our bunker. The enemy is capturing our bunker. Our bunkers have fallen to the enemy. We must defend our communications equipment. Hold the enemy back.
One day, people love me in the White House.
Hell, could you bring me to the White House? Give me some money.
Airdrop incoming.
I'm like, I'll make me legal 5 30. We be legal. We can't go to jail before we leave.
You can't. Only weed though, right? No cocaine or nothing.
Yeah, we already know.
You guys are big to smoke weed? What you guys do? Is it legal where you live?
Then I'll make like corn. You want corn.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
You want corn, make it 3 hours.
For minimum?
3 hours. Nice.
They destroyed
For
some of our
in like a day?
equipment.
One day.
For 3 hours a day. Come on, that's stupid.
Then I'll make a curfew.
No, screw you. No, shut the fuck up.
Protect the equipment. Communications are
No!
going down.
Those are the weekends.
I thought you said people would like you, not try to assassinate you.
No, you got curfew. Oh, you gotta go bed 10 o'clock on
But yeah, you do get curfews.
We do.
weekends.
I'm gonna fuck
Defend
you.
the communications equipment.
I don't know, listen.
The teacher gotta give you homework.
They have to give us homework.
You can't get homework. You get homework for the first 5 weeks of school. You get homework. The next 2 weeks, no homework.
Our equipment is being destroyed.
No, can you change the 3-hour rule though?
Protect the equipment!
No. Come on.
They've destroyed some of our equipment!
What?
We have 5 left!
Yeah, who does that? What kid watches that? That's disgusting. Hey, don't judge me. Don't judge me. No, change the 3-hour rule. I was thinking like 6.
Get here.
I want to get that Ghost of Tsushima. That's what I want to get.
So it's 6 hours? Okay, that's my fair. 6 hours is fair. If it's more than 6 hours, you got it. Oh, dude, I only need 5 minutes.
Well, you can watch hours of porn. Hours.
I don't watch hours.
Communications are going down!
You have to? What's the button?
1 minute left!
I don't understand what's wrong with the kids watching that though. Oh, you're just trying to kill. You're just trying to hurt kids. You're ruining kids. What? What's wrong with her?
Defend this position!
What's wrong with kids doing that though? I don't get it.
Free, remember? Radios are down! We have only 1 left! 30 seconds left! Our communications equipment has been destroyed! Achtung! Fall back and defend the artillery guns! They must not fall!
Yeah, I'll probably be back, Nick. Chill for a bit.
Like, you see the interview with Donald Trump? The interview? You see the interview with Donald Trump? It came on TV?